In the world of animation, certain shows and films have transcended the medium's traditional boundaries, achieving levels of artistic excellence, emotional depth, and cultural impact that cement them in the annals of animated history. Arcane, Netflix's animated series set in the League of Legends universe, is quickly proving itself to be one of the most important and impressive animated works to come out of the West in recent years. A striking blend of stunning visuals, intricate storytelling, and memorable characters, Arcane has set a new standard for what Western animation can achieve. From its groundbreaking animation style to its emotionally resonant narrative, it is fair to argue that Arcane may be one of the greatest Western animations ever produced. One of the most immediately apparent elements that sets Arcane apart from other animated series is its stunning visual style. The creators at Riot Games pushed the boundaries of what's possible in animation, combining traditional 2D, hand-drawn techniques with cutting-edge 3D animation to create a style that is both unique and revolutionary. The series utilizes a painterly aesthetic with fluid and expressive character designs that almost resemble living oil paintings, yet retain a sense of depth and dimension made possible through 3D modeling. This combination results in an animation style that feels both modern and timeless, capturing a handcrafted quality that is rare in today's CGI-dominated landscape. The animation isn't just beautiful for the sake of beauty, however. It serves the storytelling in powerful ways. Each frame feels purposeful, whether it's a sweeping cityscape that immerses the viewer in the world of Piltover and Zaun, or a small, intimate character moment that captures the raw emotion of the story. The attention to detail in the environments, ranging from the opulent, shining heights of Piltover to the dark, gritty streets of Zaun, is astonishing. The contrasting visual tone of these two cities is a narrative choice in itself, visually representing the divide between the rich and the oppressed, the powerful and the powerless. Moreover, the fluidity and dynamism of the action scenes in Arcane are on par with the best animated action sequences in film. Whether it's a high-speed chase through the streets of Piltover or a frenetic battle between characters in the depths of Zaun, the choreography and animation create a sense of urgency and intensity. Each fight is an intricate ballet of movement and emotion, using animation not just as spectacle, but as a means of storytelling. The characters' movements reflect their personalities and inner turmoil, with subtle details like the weight of a character's footsteps or the tension in their body language telling a story in itself. At its core, Arcane is a deeply emotional narrative that delves into the complexities of human relationships, personal growth, and the consequences of unchecked ambition. The show's writing is exceptionally nuanced, blending character-driven drama with larger societal and political themes. At the heart of the story are two sisters, Vi and Powder, whose relationship anchors much of the emotional weight of the series. From their shared childhood in the impoverished streets of Zaun to their eventual estrangement, Arcane paints a complex portrait of sibling loyalty, love, and betrayal. Vi, the older sister, is strong-willed, rebellious, and fiercely protective, while Powder, her younger sister, is sweet but deeply troubled and often misunderstood. Their sibling bond is at once heartwarming and tragic, as it is tested by the pressures of their harsh world. As the series unfolds, their relationship becomes increasingly strained, with Powder descending into the madness that ultimately gives birth to Jinx, one of the most compelling anti-heroes in modern animation. The tragic unraveling of Powder's mental state is one of the most poignant aspects of Arcane, as it depicts how societal and personal pressures can destroy even the most innocent individuals. The show doesn't simply focus on the two sisters. It is populated by a rich cast of characters, each with their own motivations, flaws, and emotional arcs. Jinx, for instance, is one of the most complex characters in the series, blending chaotic energy with deep vulnerability. Her transformation from Powder to Jinx is both heartbreaking and terrifying, and the series paints a portrait of her mental decline with empathy, rather than vilifying her. In many ways, Jinx represents the emotional and psychological toll of the environment in which she was raised, an environment where loss, trauma, and violence are an everyday part of life. Caitlin, an officer from Piltover, also emerges as a standout character. Raised in privilege and honor, she represents a different side of the conflict, and her friendship with Vi adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, as their differing perspectives on justice and society lead to both collaboration and tension. Caitlyn's internal struggle between doing what's right and upholding the law while questioning the very systems she's sworn to protect is an interesting exploration of privilege and duty. This focus on emotional depth and psychological complexity allows Arcane to transcend the typical boundaries of animated entertainment. The series' exploration of themes like class struggle, trauma, and the consequences of unchecked power resonates on a universal level, making the characters' struggles relatable and poignant, no matter the medium. Arcane also excels in its world-building. Drawing from the rich lore of the League of Legends universe, it introduces audiences to the bustling, disparate cities of Piltover and Zaun, each with its own distinct culture, politics, and social strata. Piltover, the city of progress and innovation, is a shining beacon of wealth and technology, but beneath its gleaming surface lies corruption, inequality, and a sense of growing unrest. In contrast, Zaun is a chaotic, underdeveloped city built on industry, smog, and poverty, where its people are left to fend for themselves in a harsh and unforgiving environment. The tension between these two cities forms the backbone of the narrative, with their differing ideologies and power structures leading to clashes that ripple throughout the series. The conflict between Piltover's elite and Zaun's oppressed population isn't black and white. It is filled with moral ambiguity. Arcane doesn't present the residents of Piltover as simple villains, nor does it idealize the downtrodden people of Zaun. Instead, it explores the gray areas of power, privilege, and rebellion, allowing for a more nuanced and mature examination of these social and political issues. Furthermore, the relationships between the characters are shaped by these larger societal forces. The tension between Vi and others such as Caitlyn, Echo, Silco, Mel, and Jace are all inextricably linked to the political landscape of the world. Arcane presents a world where politics, class, and personal ambition are deeply intertwined, and it challenges the viewer to consider the ways in which personal choices are often influenced by external systems. Historically, Western animation has often been seen as a medium primarily aimed at children, with limited scope for tackling mature themes or complex narratives. Shows like Avatar, The Last Airbender, and BoJack Horseman have pushed the boundaries of what animated series can achieve, but Arcane represents a definitive shift in how Western animation is perceived. It demonstrates that animation is not just for children or niche audiences, but can be a powerful storytelling tool capable of addressing universal themes such as power, trauma, love, and loss. Moreover, Arcane sets a precedent for the level of artistic ambition and technical achievement that can be achieved in Western animation. The stunning visuals, intricate character work, and emotionally charged storytelling all combine to create a show that is as engaging for adults as it is for young audiences. Arcane is not just an animated series. It is a work of art, blurring the lines between animation and cinema, and proving that Western animation can offer the same level of depth, nuance, and artistry found in live-action films. Arcane is a triumph of both artistic and narrative ambition. With its breathtaking animation, deeply emotional storytelling, and complex characters, it represents a new era for Western animation, one that is willing to explore mature themes and engage with the most complex aspects of human nature. The series is a testament to the potential of animated media to captivate audiences on a global scale and to challenge the notion that animation is limited to specific genres or age groups. For all these reasons, Arcane deserves to be recognized as one of the greatest Western animations ever created, setting a new standard for what animation can achieve in the years to come.